The lift is kind of a tight... That might not work. Even my outstanding technical skills won't allow me to combine these things. My razor-sharp mind refuses. I may stop at nothing, but I still think I'll just leave that the way it is. I think I'll just control myself for now. My razor-sharp mind tells me this hamster is fast asleep. Only an alert mind can absorb... food, I mean.
I've never been known for being generous. I'd say no.
No, no, no! The kitchen, she is my territory! Out! If you want something, use the bell!
Looks like he's back to his old self again. But where did that bell get to? Ah, my old clock. The clock is broken and the pendulum is missing. I wonder who did that. It's ticking again, even if the pendulum is a little unconventional. Out of my reach. If only I had my beloved scepter. I don't think so. Ha! That gets rid of that fat fowl. Ah, that fat hamster finally left his castle. Obviously, the sound of the noon bell gave him an idea. No. No. Out of my reach. Ah, greedy rodent. Crawled back into its hole before I could catch it. Out of my reach. If only I... I hereby christen you with the name Pavlov. Ah, I should see if there are any buns left. A greedy, sleeping hamster. Now all I really need is some bread and some mustard. That's just no good.
The hamster is sleeping so peacefully. It almost makes you sleepy yourself, just watching him. No. Not a good idea. That rogue and locked it. I'll have another look around. Ah, the hamster was able to get the key. Now he's so well fed, he doesn't fit through the hamster flap anymore. A fine piece of equipment for bringing the Queen's meals to her on her throne. A spinning wheel. I could use it to spin a rope and escape over the balcony. Mind you, I'm only good at knitting and macrame. Maybe I should reconsider the whole thing. I don't think so. Hey, you! Hey, you! I can't imagine anyone wanting that. My inner genius warns me not to give this item away so easily. The lift is kind of a tight fit for a big, strong paladin such as myself. That might not work. Even my Brilliant as I am, I refuse to throw that away. That sounded a tad strange. Maybe I used a little too much of my admittedly impressive strength.
No! That fat idiot up there obviously broke something somewhere. If I get my hands on him... Well, I think I've about used up every chance to fall the castle has to offer.
The crank was no match for my steely muscles. The lift is kind of a tight fit for a big, strong paladin such as myself. My razor-sharp mind tells me this hamster is fast asleep. Only an alert mind can absorb... food, I mean. My razor-sharp mind refuses. The wheel fits perfectly. Although, I don't think a simple hamster is capable of powering the dumb waiter. It would have to be pretty motivated to do something like that. I may stop at nothing. Unfortunately, the lift isn't here at the moment. My razor-sharp mind tells me this hamster is fast asleep. Only an alert mind can absorb... food, I mean. Oh, fresh chocolate cherries. These look incredibly, delicious. I think I'll just control myself for now. No. Hey, you! Ah, the hamster awakes. Oh, what delicious chocolates. Maybe I should just, delicious! I feel a little strange. Hey, what's going on? Stop! I am the mighty Ambrosius, hero of the... I'm shrinking! I'm shrinking! Maybe there's something wrong with these chocolates.
A miniature Ambrosius. I wonder how good it would feel just to step on it.
You scoundrel! Enough with the jokes!
Who's joking? But maybe I can still use you to help me stop Basilius. A miniature Ambrosius. Oh, the things you could get up to with this.
Hey!
Away you go, Tiny. Fetch the key.
Oh, this thing is incredibly heavy. It's a good thing I'm a paladin with almost superhuman strength.
Excellent. The key is mine. Oh, that was easy. Wonderful, wonderful. With this key, we can finally follow Basilius. Outstanding. Simply outstanding. The secret passage is open. Come on, let's get Basilius.
Oh, Ceville, here you are.
Lily! Wonderful. I'd almost forgotten about you. Come on, let's get Basilius.
Sure, but isn't he upstairs? And where is that Ambrosius?
Oh, yes, right.
Ambrosius? What happened to you? You're so small.
That villain Basilius caught me unawares with a fiendish trick. But I swear on my honor as a paladin that I will capture that vile miscreant and bring him to justice.
Yeah, sure thing, Tiny. Let's go. We'll head through the secret passage and get Basilius. All right, Basilius, you disgusting former bootlicker. We have you now.
Surrender.
Me? Surrender? That's a good one. Did you really think that anyone as pathetic as you lot could stop me? Watch and feel my power. Here's looking at you, kid. Your will is broken. You are my slave and I am your master.
You are my master.
Good. Very good. Then make yourself useful and clean my laboratory. Get to work!
Must clean laboratory.
Ah, I knew there was no relying on little girls. Now you, Ceville, look deep into my eyes and feel my power. Must hold out. Must. Oh. Ah, finally awake? Very good indeed. Then you can witness my moment of triumph. I shall brew an effective transformation potion and transform myself into Gwendolyn. To this end, all I needed were a few strands of her hair, which I have lying here. And then, as queen, I will subject the land to a rule of terror such as none they have ever known. You're transforming yourself into a woman? What kind of harebrained plan is that? Sometimes a devilishly evil plan demands sacrifices, that's all. But enough of that. It's time to brew the potion. I have to stop him somehow. Lily, can you hear me?
Must clean laboratory.
Soon, a wooden table. A little vial filled with a clear liquid. A small shelf with a piece of paper on it. A letter from Basilius to his mother. He writes that unfortunately he won't be able to come visit on the weekend, as he plans to seize control of the world. Oh well, I guess everybody makes plans for their weekend. For example, mine have excruciatingly horrible revenge written all over them. A candle atop a skull. Now that's old school. How banal. And I just lying around. What's up, Basilius? No eyes in your head? Or are you keeping an eye on me? Or are you keeping an eye out to make sure the spell doesn't backfire?
Oh, just be quiet.
I would say it doesn't look like you have time to entertain me. An old-fashioned hourglass. I wonder what vile incantations that foul villain plans to time with that.
That's just my old egg timer. 5-minute eggs, no more, no less.
Ah, I guess I'll just save the comment this time. The bottom shelf is stuffed with useless magical claptrap. A snake statue, eminently suitable for Basilius.
My cousin gave me that after his trip through the Black Gate. Maybe I should add a little more carbon dioxide and...
A shelf filled to bursting with useless magical claptrap.
Useless? Ha! You have no idea. Magic is the future. I have a dream. A dream of a world ruled by magic.
And he's also living proof of the fact that magicians always have at least 1 foot over the brink of madness. A large, plain jar. I would say it's probably used to store reagents for vile magic. Occult books. Guaranteed to be filled with all sorts of cheap magic tricks this stupid charlatan uses for sinister purposes.
That's just the latest issue of the Dungeon Dragon role-playing game.
We entered Basilius's abhorrent little laboratory through that portal.
I bet you regret that now, don't you? I plan to enchant my wand so that it will let me open and move portals whenever and wherever I want. Then I'll be able to travel the world. But before I do, I'll need a test person I can send through a strange test course with the wand while I keep them happy with cake.
Well, I hope you've baked cakes before.
The cake is a lie!
Some queen. The kingdom is in danger and she just lies there, snoring away.
Do not speak of the Queen so, foul villain.
Oh, why not? Are you going to dwarf me with your anger? The door to my inglorious quarters. Unfortunately, it looks pretty solid.
Of course! I used the finest dwarven steel just sent by the new company management team. There's no escape for you!
A small, hard stone. A small, padded swing boat. I wonder what that's doing here.
It's a gift for my beloved hench cat. I have to keep her busy down here somehow.
That's that. Any last doubts I may have had as to whether or not this treacherous worm has lost the last of his feeble wits are now satisfied. A demon mask with long dreadlocks. An open-mouthed mask.
Hey, that mask belongs to my Halloween costume. No nasty remarks now.
Oh. And here I thought you were already wearing a Halloween mask. A mask or something like that. There's something spidery about it if you ask me. There's a book on the lectern from which this moron constantly reads some ridiculous formulas before babbling away to himself. An oversized cooking pot. I think every evil magician has one of these things. It doesn't smell like Basilius is cooking up anything tasty in there. An abominable, disgusting fur ball. Obviously Basilius's pet. A large stone demon's head. Nice, but I personally never was one for such extravagant furnishings.
Except for that huge statue in the throne room, you mean?
Oh, be quiet, you treacherous worm. Basilius, that lying dog. He obviously lost his marbles years ago.
Ceville, are you jealous because I'm going to be in charge here? Pay careful attention to how a really evil character makes his plans.
That picture is perfect proof of Basilius's delusions of grandeur. I wonder why I always have such poor luck with my personnel.
Ha! You'll see. Soon I'll be in charge here. Okay, maybe that picture shows me in my female form, but that is so totally unimportant because soon I, Basilius, will be king!
Hair all over the place. Not very clean here, is it?
Silence, fool! That hair is vital to my spell of evocation.
That table is incredibly dusty. Don't you think you should do something about that?
What? Come on, that's all clean enough.
That hourglass is incredibly dusty. Don't you think you should do something about that?
You're absolutely right. Lily, take care of it.
Why? Lily, can you hear me?
Must clean more.
Although I do have to admit, her new, quieter self does have a certain je ne sais quoi. I don't think so. No. No. That's just no good. That bookcase is incredibly dusty. Don't Don't you think you should do something about that?
You're absolutely right. Lily, take care of it.
I'm not going to do that. How is that supposed to help?
Maybe I should add a little more carbon dioxide and sodium chloride to the potion. Lily,
Must.
although I do have to admit...
I'll rule the world.
Not a good idea. I don't think so. That repulsive swine Basilius's egg... Why? That table is incredibly dirty. You should do something about that.
What an incredible mess. Lily, take care of it.
Lily, can you hear me?
Must. Clean. More.
Although I do have to admit... That table is incredible.
What an incredible mess.
Swirling green light. Sometimes I wonder where they get these things.
It's painfully obvious you have no idea what it is to be a real villain. The lights are out of the villain's mail order catalogue.
Halt! Would you mind telling me just what you think you're up to?
I thought I'd put you into the slingshot and fire you off.
What? Are you crazy? Need I remind you that I am the great Ambrosius? You don't just fire off a paladin of my caliber.
Listen. First off, you're not really all that great at the moment, and secondly, we can fight about it later. At the moment, we have to concentrate on stopping Basilius.
Very well then. What target have you selected for me?
The cat basket looks good to me.
That's a long way away. I don't know about this.
Oh, come on, it's a soft landing. Ready, aim, fire!
Oh!
Oh, that was fun. Now we'll see if firing him over there actually does any good. This swing boat is incredibly dusty. Don't you think you should do something about that?
You're absolutely right. Lily, take care of it.
Haha! I'll just lop off the bracket with my sword. Nothing can stop my formidable intellect. now that I think about it, maybe that wasn't such a good idea after all.
Soon I'll rule the...
That ravenous cat swing.
Must clean.
Just another 2 drops of bat's blood and a couple of ogre toenail clippings.
I should hang on to my possessions. An abominable, disgusting furball. Obviously Basilius's pet. I don't think so. Ha! Definitely an improvement. Some queen. The kingdom is in danger and she just lies there snoring.
Do not speak of the Queen so!
Oh, why?
Not that slingshot nonsense again. Very well then. What target have you selected for me?
That stone snake statue there.
What? No, that looks pretty hard and unpadded. No way.
Come on, don't be shy, you little... Ooh! Hey, you stabbed me with your sword, you little basket case.
Rightly so, too. Now, pick a target that's well padded.
Soon.
Not that slingshot. Very well then.
That sturdy table there.
What? No, that...
Come on, don't be shy.
Rightly so.
Here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
Ceville, I'm starting to get some funny feelings about what you might be thinking of doing right now. Might I remind you that I am certain to be a big help in the fight against Basilius.
So, you think so? Then I'll rethink my plan one more time. My revenge on Basilius has top priority.
Soon I will be king of the world. Okay, queen. No. Oh, who cares? Soon? Soon?
Must clean.
all over the place. Not very clean here, is it?
Silence, fool! That hair is vital to my spell of evocation. What? Oh, I need those hairs for my spell of evocation. Ah, well, then I guess I'll just go get some fresh ones. Competent personnel. And I need these hairs for my potion, too. After all, they're the most important part. And I can't throw them in too early. Oh, no. First, when all is ready. Wonderful, wonderful. The potion is finally finished. Look and learn, Ceville. Here's your chance to learn from a real villain. Now, to just add the hair to the potion, and then I shall be the new queen. Ah, I can feel it working. Soon I will be king. Sorry, I meant queen, and will rule all of Fairyarnis. Nothing and no one can stop me now. You failed, Ceville. You... Wait! What's happening? Ah! How could this happen? Look at me! This can't be true! I have to find the antidote! I must! It has to be here somewhere! There has to be a recipe for the antidote here somewhere!
Ah. Basilius just transformed himself into a huge demon. Serves him right. When I think about it, as a demon, he's even more dangerous.
How could this happen? My plan was perfect! Did someone sabotage my potion?
The door to my inglorious quarters. An abominable... Here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
Ceville?
So, you...
Not that slingshot nonsense again. Very well, then. What target have you selected for me?
Your target is that demon Basilius.
The demon? But that's dangerous. What am I supposed to do against something that big?
At least try to think. How many times have you told me about that stupid sword you carry?
Hey, don't you dare talk to me like that. I happen to have a +3 sword of demon slaying. Ha! Of course, my sword! I am a genius!
Ugh, okay. Now go destroy that demon.
Ha! And now, you vile monster, prepare to feel the wrath of my sword of demon slaying. Watch yourself, for I, the great Ambrosius, am about to teach you what pain is all about.
Where is it? I can't stay like this!
Yippee-yi-yay, Motherclucker!
He went that way, the swine. Wait, what's that I taste? It's sweet. Oh, yes, it's the sweet taste of revenge.
Oh, what happened? Where's Basilius?
Huh. Naturally, it was I, the heroic Ambrosius, who laid the monster low. I slew him with my trusty +3 sword of demon slaying. Even though he was a giant demon, and I'm, well, a little on the little side right now, he was still no match for me. Like they say, size doesn't matter.
Yeah, enough of your bragging. Come on, it's time to celebrate. The villain is dead. Now, get me out of this cage.
Of course, but where's the key?
Good question.
I think the villain has the key hanging on his belt.
What? No, that can't be true. Let me out of here!
And they all lived happily ever after. So, my dears, the story is over. I hoped you liked it.
Great story! Great story! Polly want a cracker? Polly want a cracker?
Of course, dear. I only hope you soon get back to normal size. Ceville, darling, how is it looking?
Yes, I'm working on it. I have enough troubles at the moment, as you can plainly see.
Exactly. You should solve our problem first. I find that much more important.
Hey, you're the one who said 2.5D would look way better.
Yes, but that's done completely. Who cares? We need an antidote.
Now, my darlings, would you like to hear another story? Why don't I tell you how we got into this situation in the first place? It all started when Ceville and I got married.